Am I here? Yeah, I am. Okay. Something's gone wrong with the voice modification software that I use. It's some sort of flux. Let me see if I can get it sorted. I've bypassed it, so the microphone is no longer running through it. Seems to be blocking voice mostly. Yeah, I started this last stream after giving up on our good friend Ultima 4, and I'm enjoying it so far. It's a great game. Notice that the fontificator isn't working. Okay, that works now. Always bad when you have to reload like this. Let me try the bot here. Bot works. Get hyped. But the voice mod program seems to be pretty much completely dead. I'll probably have to set it up again. Never mind. To get to the business at hand here. Stop playing around with this. At some point I will just get a secondary webcam so I don't have to keep on moving it between the Mister and the Retro PC. The colors are grating, to say the least. I probably should fiddle a little bit with the colors. At least I think this is one of those games where just fiddling with the brightness a little bit helps. The default always seems to be a little oversaturated, which is fine for some games, but not so great for others. This is better, right? Yeah, that's likely that you played the EGA DOS version or the there was also a CGA DOS version. I remember my friend playing that, and you can sort of see the CGI color scheme shining through in some screens. So we've done a bit. We're not at the start of the game at all. Let me turn on some background music. It's game is mostly quiet, not completely, but mostly. I'll just put something on in the background. Yeah, we've done some things already. Completed the little job on the plane. Saw the two-headed squirrel. Got Annie and the rest of them. So we're probably halfway through, or roughly. Yeah, I haven't had to reload due to money issues yet, at least. So, it's good, but yeah, someone mentioned that that was entirely possible. Soft locking yourself in this game is definitely an option. We have lots of things, including what could probably be used as a spacesuit. We have the wetsuit and the oxygen tank, and we have the fishbowl, which we could use as a helmet. So I guess that's basically the plan. Okay, so you can solve it somehow. Yeah, this is the ambient station of Pretzel. It goes well with mostly any retro game. Let's get out in the street. See what we can do. We already got the bread from the bakery and left this nice gaping hole here in the sidewalk. We have a particularly hard loaf of bread, which I suppose could be used as a weapon. A hammer. There's the telephone company. We've already done a little tour of that. Yeah, I like those games. I like those games a lot. In my rush to get the stream started, I got to send out any notifications that we were live. Should do that now. Before moving on. Let me be right back. be right back screen, guys. I needed to get something hot to drink here. Otherwise my throat will give up. What's here? No sign. It's a sign. Ah, it's this place. They buy almost anything from anyone. Hey there, brother Bill. Welcome in. Happy that you're streaming again. Saw your notification last night. Yes, this is the bobby pin hair salon. I wonder if we can find something in here we could potentially use to break into this place. Really sure there's a bobby pin in the lock. What is here? These guitars are here. Nose glasses. A toolkit. Sort of toolkit. Yeah, that's the first step. Let's say we want to buy the toolkit. Seems reasonable. Yeah, I had some sound issues of my own. Everything was messed up when I started to stream. I couldn't get any sound to work, and I ended up having to restart. So I was running very late. Everything was fine when I left the computer yesterday. Something happened between now and then that caused it to be mostly unresponsive. I don't think you can actually do that, but I can tell you what song it is. It's called Born Into the Stone. By Abstraction. We should open it. It says okay, Monkey Ranch. Duct tape, rope, and wire cutters. Basically all you need. Not really what we need though. Probably can't open this place. Yeah, it's funny how that works. How something that is perfectly fine can break down. by itself with no help. Seems unlikely. Can I get this? Coat hanger? No, I can't. Look at that double floppy Mac SE here sitting on top of the shelf. I love these neat little touches like this in these LucasArts games. The attention to detail always a strong point. I doubt there is anything in there that we can click on that we're not supposed to buy at some point. Doesn't solve the issue of how to get in here. Can we... It's connected with wires. I know how we can get around that. Now we have the bobby pin sign. Can we use it with a door? No. But at least we have the sign. What are we supposed to do with the sign? We have some rope and we have the sign, so I guess we could hang up the sign somewhere else, but where? Where would that be appropriate? Let's board the plane. That's right. Need to wake him up. Weren't we able to use the kazoo like this? Are we perhaps not hearing the game at all? That's it. Turn it up a little bit here. I was fairly sure we heard it before. I don't think he's actually get in. He didn't complain now. enjoyable flight later. Place is still closed or what? Yeah, it's getting more and more complicated. One of the things that you really need to take care of is not having more than one device of the same type. Windows gets very confused. So I now in fact have 3 different web cameras. I have the one that's pointing to my face, which is the highest quality one. Speaking of which, I should turn on the light. And then I have the one that I'm using for the system cam, which is the lowest quality one. And then I have this desk cam, which is the old face cam, which I can use to show objects on stream. So there are now 3 of them, and 2 audio interfaces, and lots of audio inputs. There's a separate audio interface for the microphone. And then there are 2 different analog inputs for the sound card. One of them is the game audio, and the other one is for the Roland synth. So getting all of this working every time is getting more and more complicated, and I like to test things out before I start, and this time around everything was pretty much broken, as it tends to be when you arrive late and you're running late and nothing works. Okay, so Miami is basically closed. Yeah, there must be a way to through this door. Let's see. We don't have a visa. Might as well load instead of wasting money on a plane ticket here back and forth. Doesn't necessarily make any sense. All we've done is buy the toolkit, and we can do that again. I'm not even sure we are supposed to buy the toolkit. Let's assume that we are supposed to do that and go back and buy it. It's only $45, that's not a lot. Okay. Let's see what the other two are up to. I have no idea why we're not hearing any audio from the game. Unsure if there's actually any audio to be input, but it seems a little weird. There isn't much audio in the game, and I'm fairly sure we heard some at the start. Turn down the background music a little bit in case that was overwhelming the output of the game. Let's do this again so we can actually read the text. A landing site on Mars. I'm getting a little tired of waiting here for instructions. Yeah, this place is boring. It's got a great beach, but no water and no guys. We should have gone to Fort Lauderdale for spring break like everyone else. It would have taken us 2 days instead of 2 months. And I wouldn't have gotten sick every time I looked out the window. Yeah, and in zero gravity that sure was a mess. Floating vomit. I love the Peace bus, the VW hippie bus that's been converted into a spacecraft. That's a neat idea. Wonder where I can get one of those. Dark and Tones races way out Jamster. She blows poodles over old noise clock. So we can use the radio. We have very little in the way of anything. Open glove compartment. What's in here? Cash cards. Lisa China and Leslie Bennett. Also a fuse. There's a boombox as well. No tape in it. They all read 0. Okay. Where do the controls take us? Do they take us back to Earth? Watch out, Earth, here I come. Wee! Traveling through space in our VW bug. 2 months of travel. I guess that's what we were supposed to do, although you don't really get to know that. We can't go in there, he'll recognize us. I wonder if we can pick up that disguise and go back in there. Potentially we could do that. Did we already get a toolbox in this load? No, not. Buy the toolkit. I guess we could always sell it later, but probably at a loss. Also buy this lovely looking hat. And the nose glasses as well. Will look great. Only $3. Okay. I need to open up the toolkit first, so we can use the wire cutters on the sign, and then I think we should save under a different name. The game does give you plenty of save slots. Put on the hat, put on the nose glasses, look fantastic. Take a stroll into the phone company. There's our friend. We look pretty much exactly like him. It's kind of eerie actually how much we look like him. Guessing that's the point. Already got our artifacts back. Machine is still set to 60. It's basically just this one switch. The two settings, on and on. Oh, oh, of course that does not work. Why would it? And then there's this contraption here. Okay, there isn't any way to turn it off. I'll bite. I'll move the switch, get the guy in here. See what happens when we're wearing that disguise. You can always reload, it won't take that long. An intruder. Sorry, I thought you were an intruder. We'll put your artifacts in a safe place. He thinks we're his brother. Okay, so that's the way to get around this. That's fine. So we can go straight back and get the artifacts. That's far simpler. I suppose that could have also been a way to get in here, but what we did was pay the phone bill and use the phone to call him to keep him preoccupied. It's another method, I guess. I guess we can do this. How does this help us? Can't interact with this grate at all. I suppose that just triggers the same sequence again. Yeah, it does. Yeah, now he doesn't come back here, okay. At 260, how could we... use any of the tools that we have with the machine? wonder what it is we're supposed to do here. Can we use any of the artifacts that we found? Something happened. Nothing's happening, he says. How about if we flip this switch from on to on? Okay, that does not work. Can't interact with the map. Can't push it or pull it. Doesn't seem to be any point where we can click on it either. Guess we can just waltz in and out of here now while we have the disguise. Does make things a little bit easier. We emptied the refrigerator, right? Did. There is no chatting in this game, or hardly any, so there is no option to talk to anyone. Guess we can hang it up now. No wonder his phone bill is over $1,000. He leaves the phone off hook for hours. There's a new message for us. No messages. Fine. What are the other two doing? Are we there yet? No. Not there yet. Hey there, Amiga 1200 gamer. Welcome in. Back here. Okay, so we have the blue crystal, obviously lacking the red, the yellow one and the white one. Making sure we didn't miss something here. I don't think we actually did. What are we supposed to do with this sign? Let's save here. See if we can go somewhere. Hey there, Litwaski, welcome in, good evening. Oh, Miami is closed. We can't go back to Seattle. Boarding the actual flight is a good idea. Yeah, that's tough. It's a little different to the later games, which are issuing slightly more. But we did all right last stream. Bit stuck this time around. Remove the hat, put on the fishbowl. use the oxygen tank. How are we supposed to complete this mission to Mount Rainier? If we can't go there. Did we actually kill the squirrel? We did. That's not very politically correct, but good thing this isn't on the internet and no one can see it, so that's fine. Can't see a thing here. Okay, so we can burn the nest. That help us in any way. Oh, it darkens everything in there. I wonder if this is a way to get rid of items that we don't need to use. That's actually useful. It declogs the inventory quite a bit. Put some whiskey on the fire. Okay, we've gotten rid of some items in the inventory. Still can't see a thing in here. Obviously the door out. Can we turn on the lighter in there? Is that an option? Yeah, we can. That was that door. Probably can't use it forever, so probably hurry up a little bit. This sensor here, what does it sense? I don't think we can actually, it's too hot, okay. Don't think we can actually see the sensor when the light isn't on. Oh, we can't. What does it actually sense though? With the pedestal, with the sensor. Yeah. So I have to wait a bit to use the lighter. Maybe there's no limit to it though. Where did we go? Where are we? At that very insert in the secret room. It's happened. It's happened. What happened? A part of the device has been discovered and tested. We must recover the artifact at once. Yes, at once. Wait. Your disguise. My disguise. Oh, almost forgot. My hat, my nose glasses. How do I look? Ugly. Just like a human. Good. See ya. Okay, so this is a gentle nudge if we hadn't figured out that piece of the puzzle. Hey there, Will. Welcome in. Thanks for the word. Welcome in, Score Squad. Hey Eva, how are you doing? How did the darkest dungeon go? Yeah, welcome in, Will, and the Score Squad. Hope the rest of the stream went well. We weren't wearing our disguise, so we're in big trouble now. What do we put it on now? Very nice. I saw some of it. I had to lurk for a bit. I was trying to get the kids to bed. Poor Zak is getting dumber by the minute inside of this thing. And our options here are slimming. Yeah, 10 weeks. Pressure is on. We will be able to do this. It's this difficulty level that you're this Stygian difficulty level that you're playing the game at is almost stupid. By the way, guys, if you don't follow Will, he's a great streamer here on Twitch as well. He's streaming the Darkest Dungeon, usually a more recent game on Saturdays, or a different game on Saturdays. I typed that correctly. Yes, I did. Yeah, the pressure is on. I kind of like that bit about the game. I have finite time to wrap things up. It makes everything that you do matter and worth more than it would. Yeah, you're very welcome, Will. Slowly, our consciousness is slowly coming back. We'll have to wait to regain control of our facilities. The commands will. Yeah, I'm playing this for the first time. Phone will, yeah. Twitch on a phone is decently good. I know some people watch Twitch a lot on the tablets, which is why transcoding is fairly important, and it's sort of annoying that it's almost random if you get transcoding or not. At least you can't count on it, and sometimes it varies between servers. I tend to stick to the Amsterdam server, which is good for me bandwidth wise, but not always the best for the transcoding. I know some people just try starting the stream multiple times until they get transcoding. Sometimes it takes quite a few runs at it. Yeah, that's really a chat annoyance that if you put a period somewhere in and whatever becomes after the period is a valid domain name, it tries to turn it into a link, which is actually fairly annoying. Not everything that contains a period is a link. Let's put on our nose glasses and waltz into the phone company, take back our stuff. Now he thinks, since we're wearing that disguise, that we're actually his brother, which obviously we're not, but how are they to know? Oh, this LED turned red earlier. Machine is now set to 60 on the other half. It's not the same setting as it was before. It was on 60 on this side. Now it's at 60 on this side. Yeah, keyboards were invented for a reason. They're good input devices. Although the mobile keyboards are not all as bad. I use SwiftKey, which used to be a third party, but is now sadly owned by Microsoft. But it's still the greatest mobile keyboard there is. It gets to know you and what words you like to type and how you make errors on the mobile keyboard, and eventually becomes almost second nature at guessing what it is that you're trying to say, so it speeds up your mobile typing by a mile. I'm fairly sure that after Microsoft bought it, it also tracks what you're doing a bit. Sometimes I wish there was an option to just pay for these utilities and to make absolutely sure they're not doing anything with your data. Obviously there are limits as to what it can do, but it probably sends some analytical data and I really don't care for it. So I would much rather pay for the utilities that I use than actually be whatever it is that is their source of income. In terms of some data that is being collected, not a fan. I've heard this speech many times that users don't care about privacy and that given the choice no one would actually opt out, but that's obviously false. Since according to a study that was made after the recent release of iOS, where you can actually set and opt into whether you like to be tracked or not. It's about 10% of users that actually opt in. The rest, there's 9 out of 10 users don't want to be tracked. So this myth that users want to be tracked is obviously false. They just don't know that they're being tracked. I guess there's no point to this anymore now that we have the bread. So what do we do now? If we save the game again, we've obviously disturbed the piece a little bit by using the crystal with the machine. Let's use up another save slot. Go back to this store, see what's left here at the pawn shop. There's a golf club. Guess we could buy that. Too bad we can't get into Miami. That would probably be a good place to go and golf. Not that I actually golf, but I'm fairly sure if I lived in Miami I might. And of course we'll buy the axe. Cheap guitar actually. Suppose we can only buy one of them. Yeah. Can't buy the KitchenAid. Wonder if he wants to buy the bobby pin sign. That'd be there's a separate command for it. He doesn't want the sign. Guess he's not ace of base. They saw the sign and it opened up their eyes. Wasn't quite the lyrics, but it's close. I'm intrigued by this. We were able to cut the sign off using the wire clippers. But what's the point? What do we do with this sign? The place is closed up permanently because the owner lost the keys. It is unfortunate. Can we wake up the bus driver with the guitar? We don't have any amp, but maybe we can anyway. He doesn't know how to use the guitar. Guess we'll have to take lessons. He can wake him up using the kazoo. I have no idea why we can't hear the game. I had to reboot the computer before the stream and something happened with the audio. I'll have to take a look after the stream what went wrong. Possibly just some volume setting, but I don't see any volume coming in. We have traveled to Miami. There's nothing to do there. We can't get past the gate. The door is just closed. Sign reads that Miami is closed. Back here. There's the lighter. There's the sensor. Don't really need to have the light on, we just need to roughly know where the sensor actually is. But it does seem as though we can't use the sensor if the light isn't on. Don't seem to be able to, yeah, okay, it is here. It's just a matter of knowing where it is, then. Let's try some things from the inventory on the sensor. Including this crystal shard. And the blue crystal. We should what happens if we use the crystal on the pedestal again? Get sucked into that hole again. And then what? Okay, we turn on the lighter right now. No, I don't think there's any relation between the games as such. Okay, now we're left here after doing this. So did something change in here? No, not really. We really can't see anything in here. Yeah, they look similar. That much is true. Okay. What do we go back and hey there, Diesel, welcome in. Thanks for the resub. Much appreciated. My thinking here is we go back to San Francisco. We okay, welcome in. Busy with work, I presume. Yeah, it's late for you. 2 AM or so. My thinking here is we go back to the phone company, pick up our artifacts, go back to our apartment. We give the artifacts and the disguise to Annie and send her over to the cave to operate the machine. See if that changes anything. I suppose the disguise will work just as well for her as it does for us. I'll take it off first. This really is a fairly complicated game. Oh, I forgot she needs the kazoo as well. Maybe she can actually get on the bus. Why doesn't she have the other items? This crystal shell is part of the device. You must acquire the other half. This blue crystal is part of the device. Also has tremendous power if you're trained to use it. Okay, does he not accept it? She does, actually. Okay. And also the hat. And the nose glasses. Yeah, she has everything she needs right now. We'll put on the hat. And the glasses. They look great. Again. Yeah, this is a surprisingly versatile game. When you consider it, you have multiple players. You can switch between them. There are multiple ways to solve the puzzles. It's non-linear. When you consider that this was available for some of the 8-bits as well, it's really a remarkable programming feat. She can't carry a tune. Okay, but that's not her way into the bus. I wonder if she can use the guitar. Logic would say no, but we'll try it anyway. If we can't get on the bus, and obviously we can't board a flight either. That's fairly obvious. Did we bang the door with the guitar? Was that the thing that we did? I guess we did. It worked. All the same to me. We have very limited money, I think. Oh, we do have some money. 5,400 or so. Can't travel endlessly between Seattle and San Francisco, but we can do a few trips. Welcome to Seattle. Now I accidentally killed the squirrels. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I was just trying to figure out ways to solve the puzzle. We forgot the lighter. Technically we don't need it. Yeah, I hit the squirrel with the bobby pin sign. Oh, that doesn't seem to work. Why is that? Really? Okay, she can't operate a machine using the blue crystal. Why is that? So jump back a little bit. Do we have all of our stuff here? Yeah, we do. Okay. This is before we went and bought a guitar though. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, a lot of people actually did. It's a fairly loved game in the Commodore 64 community. It's not. It looks pretty good on the C64 as well. The rather dulcet tones of the C64 match pretty well with this kind of game. C64 gets a lot of flack for having faded colors, but in reality that's what I grew up with and I like it anyway. Comparing these systems right now is a bit weird because when you were using them at the time, you were usually using them with a TV set and something like a modulator that was sending out on a TV frequency you were tuning into, and if the colors were too strong they would bleed all over the place. So in many cases the Commodore 64 looked better on the TV than some of the other systems, although perhaps not as well on a monitor. There's this platform here. Can't really make it out. Okay. And do one thing. Let's go back here and yeah, I still have issues with the A4000. We're doing another repair session on Monday, placing the chips around the battery area, the real-time clock and buffering chips and a latch chip. There are two buffering chips and a latch chip and a real-time clock chip just right next to it. I think actually that the latch chip is the one causing problems. I think it's interfering with the clocking bus that goes into Gary and the CIA chips, and that's what causing the keyboard weirdness. Well, that's true, Gleaser. There's of course the adventure games, and they do have Pirates, the Sid Meier classic, which is a multi-hour game and actually a great game on the C64. Works very well on that platform. Now I could see that if I gave some of the items over to Annie, she would comment on them. Probably not all of them though. Let's see what she says about some of these things. It doesn't seem to comment on a lot of it. You can just give her a lot of things. It does comment on this. This blue crystal is part of the device. Tremendous power if you're trained to use it. Sort of know that. Yeah, you can speedrun lots of games, but that doesn't mean that you were able to speedrun them when they came out. You had no way of completing them without knowing how to do it. So just because you can doesn't mean it was easy. I'm missing the other part of this crystal shard. I wonder where that is. Don't think she comments on anything else. It's just these few items. But he's at least willing to give pretty much everything to her. Nice guy. Okay. Where could this other crystal shard be? That's possible. Are you sure you put the high and low chips in right? Okay. And if you move the old ones back, are you still not seeing anything? The sockets can be a bit fragile. That's why I put a bank switcher on mine. I bought larger ROM chips with extra pins to switch the banks. I wired the banking selector into a 3-pin connector, which I connected to the keylog switch on the A4000. So now if I turn the keylog switch to the right, it boots the diagram, and if I turn it to the left, it boots kickstart 314. So but I do need to take them out eventually and replace them, but and reprogram them rather. And really, what I would like to do, if all possible, I would like to buy some of these chips you can just program from the outside, so I don't have to remove them from the socket. Sockets are frail and old. I was able to use the monkey wrench on the pipe. And what did that do for us? Do we turn on the garbage disposal now? There must be a point to this. Okay, we're flooding our own apartment. How is that useful? I guess we fixed it, but I really don't see what the point is here. Are we supposed to use the garbage disposal to chew something up and then take the pipe apart to get the bits out? Are you supposed to use it to shred something? There's obviously a use for it. If there wouldn't be an option to do any of this. I'm just not seeing it at the moment. No, I don't. It's a philosophical question, Gleaser. It's not an actual question. At least not yet. We're not quite stuck enough yet to for me to ask for help. I'm just wondering out loud what I should do. He doesn't want to put that in the sink. Obviously, we would need to That's right, the fish. Forgotten about the fish. Where is the fish? Ah, okay. That's what happened. He put the bread in the sink. Then we chopped up the bread using the chopper. Now there are breadcrumbs in the pipe. So we've converted the very, very stale and hard bread that we had into breadcrumbs. For what purpose, I don't know, but we have. I guess we could, if we were to venture somewhere, we could use the breadcrumbs to mark our trail. Zachary, darling, this is your mother. Why don't you ever call me? I just love your vegetarian vampire article. Did you really get to meet one? My good friend Jane was just telling me about a golfing guru in Kathmandu. You should do a story about him. Bye dear, don't forget to call. Well, at least our own mother is proud of what we do. I suppose that's an achievement. Not everybody gets to have that achievement in life. No, not. I could probably find it on the internet. Are there clues in there that I should be picking up at some point? Okay. Maybe we should give it a read. It probably came with the game on GOG. It's not like I don't own this game. I do tend to try to buy at least a digital copy of any game I play on stream. If it's available anywhere to buy, I do buy it. Extras, newspaper, it's here, and in fact it's also available in German. Although I won't be stumbling through that, although I'm sure I actually could. My years spent learning German should get me through light reading. Let's see here. What we can make of this. Bigfoot wins kissing contest. I'm not sure, Inquisitor. I suppose this is the rag that we work for. Holy men seek God on the golf course. Brain-boggling beings crossing everyone's wires. Stupidity epidemic linked to phone company space aliens. Okay, that's actually true. Furry freak in forest frenzy. Two-headed squirrel attacks 2 campers at once. Oh, we killed him. Oh, we don't need to worry about that anymore. Scrambled son tries to kill parents with eggs. Oh, there's a pun. Alien amusement park found on Mars. Okay, I suppose we should have taken a look at that when we were actually on Mars earlier. Instead of flying back. Guess we should go back. You cried to the best, now cry to the rest. 40 of the all-time greatest melancholy melodies. Get all the best nursery songs, including hard to read here. Something of despair and whatever else. It's probably not relevant. Worldwide stupidity epidemic linked to space aliens and phone company. Phone company is reaching out and touching people everywhere and leaving them with an eye of a turnip. A mysterious force emanating from phone lines apparently has the power to turn even rocket scientists into mush for brains, morons. Representatives from the phone company refuse to discuss this large-scale lobotomy, but irrefutable rumor has it that there are actually space aliens who have taken control of this irreplaceable institution. I'm positive that they're from outer space, said Dr. Raul Equinox, a noted Peruvian paleontologist. Okay, so I guess we should travel to Peru. Making the phone company for their takeover was definitely the right choice for them. According to Dr. Equinox, this extracurricular extraterrestrial activity began back in 1947. Around the time of the first UFO sighting, once they completed their takeover, they began sending a 60-cycle humming sound over the phone lines. This synapse sizzling signal has the power to turn the population into dribbling dolls. Anyone who is near a phone or a phone line is sure to be affected by it. Dr. Equinox points to the events of the last 50 years to back him up. This is a little too close to home right now. Hasn't the world become a stupider place to live in? Yes, it definitely has. Do you think there's such a device, guys? Where they, is this history in the making here in the game? Hasn't the world become a stupider place to live in? Look at what's taken place since 1947. There was McCarthyism in the 50s, the cancellation of Star Trek, and the popularity of bell bottoms in the 60s, Watergate, pet rocks and washable leisure suits in the 70s, rainforest destruction, baby on board stickers and the popularity of tabloids in the 80s, timeshare condos in Antarctica, Android dating services, and the nose glasses boom in the 90s. The list goes on. We got to hang up on these long distance operators before they completely disconnect us. So I guess that's that. A 14-year-old boy tried to murder his parents by laying 3 dozen eggs in their microwave oven. Yeah, this is basically a hint to do with the eggs in the plane. Police said that Kenny Klingster hatched the plot after an argument with his mom and dad, but about why he couldn't have Twinkies for breakfast. There was no accident. Yeah, so that's definitely a hint, and one that we've actually followed. A diet tip here. Our surgeons place a Velcro strip right across your stomach. After you eat, say, 10 hot fudge sundaes, you can reach into your stomach and pull them out. Eat them as many times as you want. Especially yummy the third time around, but since you always remove them from your stomach, they can't turn into unsightly fat. You can still enjoy all the sensations of eating, the tasting, the chewing, the swallowing. The only difference is you won't have anything in your stomach when you're done. Yeah. Experts agree that it's only a matter of time before currency coins will become extinct. Cash cards. One pocket clothing. Yeah. Okay. Man uses coin to escape from car wreck. The 3 trays trapped inside his overturned Toyota. Wade Wheelie managed to dismantle the car and free himself by using a dime as a screwdriver. That's potentially something that we need to do. Guess my life is at least worth a dime. It's pretty funny. Okay, there are more pages. So there's an alien amusement park found on Mars. I guess we should turn these guys back. Do that. We'll do that right now. And we can get back to reading the newspaper. She doesn't actually want to use the controls. I guess we could revert to a previous save if we really want to. The new photographs were taken in the same location but 20 years earlier. An American Viking 1 orbiter took photos of a giant human face. A group of pyramids with a railroad connected them to the face. Amusement park enters with some sort of fun house. That's probably wrong. I can help you win the lottery. We can barely read this. A lightning bolt fixes man's glasses. Okay. Bigfoot wins kissing contest. With an 18-hour, 22-minute lip lock. Later, Gleaser, thanks for coming. You sleep well. He's gentle for such a big guy, but he kisses real different. Tic-tac-toe turns to terrifying treasure try. Two archaeologists in Egypt accidentally opened a secret passageway by playing the tic-tac-toe on a wall. Okay, that's also a hint. Power crystal. We do need some power crystals. Almost House of Power Crystals. Nevada. That's in Vegas. don't know if we can actually go there, but potentially that's where we could pick up some crystals. I turned the microbus into a space shuttle. Yeah, we already saw that kind of. Tour the Bermuda Triangle for just 99. Ultimate get away from it all adventure. Crystalline glows. Vanished ships. Yeah, maybe we should go there as well. There's a hint here. Turn your garbage disposal into a food processor. This is basically it. That's what we just did earlier. Here's the disguise. Egyptian pranksters turned the Sphinx into a Groucho. Golfing guru and slicing shaman. Holy man seek God on the golf course. Okay, we have the clubs, but can't get into Miami at the moment. New story about a two-headed dolphin or two-headed squirrel. Gondoliers sing for rescuing dolphins. Parachutists, are you tired of the same old lines? Tired of being on the ropes? Jumpty Dumpty parachute system. The parachute that actually disintegrates just before you touch good old Mother Earth. Say goodbye to untangling and packing your parachute and lines after a jump. That's nice. I think there's one page left here. Achieve higher consciousness and lower your golf scores. We have the book. We have the golf club. I read chapter 1 and beat my boss by 40 strokes. He fired me. Then I read chapter 2 and realized that I didn't need the job anyway. Okay. We'll have this newspaper at hand here. If it has any more hints, we'll get to it. We don't seem to be able to go back. It's a bit of a nuisance, but fine. Let's see if we can travel somewhere else. It does say we need a visa, but let's see if we can anyway. Wake up, sleepyhead. I've played the kazoo many times now already. Yeah, it's funny how they wear these masks to fool the aliens. Where can we go here? Peru seems like a place that we should go. Guess we need the manual now. Section 4 E18. This is actually fairly complicated. Probably need to zoom into this a little bit as well. Tiny letterings on this stuff. Here it is. It's this, this, and this. No. And enter all the codes. Okay, Peru is where it's at. So go talk to this professor about the shards and the crystals. Cost us $1,000 to get here, better enjoy it. Open air terminal. Does this remind you of something? It's eerily similar to Monkey Island. Note the use of the palette here as well. This is sort of pushes the concept that this was made on an 8-bit system or a CGA system. This is a very CGA palette. It's not a typical RGB kind of palette to use. Ancient Incan bird feeder, fill only with dry breadcrumbs, which we happen to have. Which we do happen to have. This is turning into Leisure Suit Larry. We're picking up birds here. What are we going to do with this bird? Are we supposed to murder the poor thing? Probably not. Way across the valley. It doesn't have wings, okay. What are we supposed to do with this poor bird? You didn't see me just trying to use the lighter on the bird. I didn't do it. Are we just supposed to feed the bird or maybe use the hat on the bird? Yeah, it's very dark. I saw the original. It's practically unreadable. The whole point of that is making it impossible to copy using a copy machine. It's before scanners became a household item, or decent cameras as well. So the easiest way would have been for you to photocopy it, but with dark blue text on dark brown paper, that's pretty much impossible. It would have been impossible to read. These symbols are also very small, so it would have been incredibly difficult. There must be a point to this. It must remove the bird from some place where we need to go. Okay, we're back from where we came. Yikes, what was that? What was what? Back here. I have to wonder if this is completely random. Back here. Then we can go here again. We haven't tried this. Going north there. Yeah, you are. Never really all that lost though. It's funny that we haven't randomly hit any other screen than this. Would kind of suggest that this is where we're supposed to go. We'll leave it for the birds. Okay. There must be something else here. Now, which path would that be? I do have a feeling that we're missing something with not having the audio working. There's this queue. Is safely plugged in here. Oh, is that why you're not hearing it? Okay. Audio cable wasn't plugged in. That does explain why it was that we didn't hear anything. I guess you could actually see it on the system cam that the cable wasn't plugged in. On this screen you can definitely hear some sort of monster. Here you can just hear the waterfall. Now he doesn't want to take the crumbs away from the bird, so that's obviously something that we were supposed to do. Wondering if this monster sound is in every screen. It's definitely not here, so that's a no, it's not in every screen. We're not lost. Probably this one. Wondering how long I need to wait. Fairly certain it's not here. Will I ever see civilization again? Probably not. I'm fairly certain it's only this screen, right? At this point we're trying random items with a bird. There isn't a logical option that I can think of. Doesn't mean there isn't one, just means that I can't spot it. Interesting. What does this crystal actually do? It just spins you in circles. But you get the artifacts. What to do with you, okay. Not really what we wanted to happen. Doesn't really matter all that much. So using the crystal in general spins you around, doesn't matter where you do it. You could do it pretty much anywhere. Doesn't really help us solve this puzzle. It's 1 AM already. I think this is a good point to stop. what is the answer? Using the crystal. You now used it in 2 separate locations, so that is what we were trying to do at some point. And they will let us out in a bit. We'll just be out of our mind. Yeah, Pretzel is picking up particularly eerie soundtrack right now. I'll wait until this is past. Possibly should not have taken off the disguise, although it doesn't really matter. There wasn't really anything left to do there. He will come back here. We're free to go. Thank you, come again sort of way. Our mind will probably return. We'll continue with today's top story about the universal stupidity epidemic. You better know. After this, she's completely lost her mind. She's going in circles. How did the TV turn on? Use the remote control to turn it off again. Another message from Mom. Why don't you ever call me? Space aliens are running the phone company. That's true. Big cowboy hats. And don't have knees or that noses. Could be dangerous. Yeah, we know that already. Get the call. Guess we'll save here before ending the stream. Return to this mystery next Wednesday. Getting tired. It's hard to proceed in a game like this when you are tired, because you need to be able to think logically or even illogically, depending on what's happening. So well, it did work. It did spin us, but possibly didn't do what we wanted it to do. I need to look over the newspaper again before we proceed next time around. Yeah, I was. That's what I sort of figured, that there was something that we missed. You're very welcome, Will. You're a very chill streamer yourself. It's a really nice, relaxed atmosphere that you have. That's sort of what I'm after. Sort of what the retro community provides as well. is on and what are they doing. There's no one obviously on. Do any of you have any ideas about a raid? Otherwise, I'll just find someone randomly that isn't even anyone on from the team that is doing anything we would like to watch. Is he on? I thought I was already following him. Why isn't it showing him on? But yeah, it's already very late for him, right? Yeah. He's in Europe, right? So he's UTC +2, so it's 3 AM already for him. Pretty crazy late. This really is an unusually difficult raid. They usually aren't this difficult. I'll raid Hippolito Picardo. He's playing an adventure game. He's been at it for a while, but he's a nice chill guy, easy to listen to, a partner on Twitch. Hop over his way. If you haven't already all left me, let's see here. I'll set it up. Thanks for coming, guys. You sleep well. Have a good rest of the night. We're back at it on Friday with more Lands of Lore. Until then, later, good night.